Hello and good evening. I am live for the hour. I'm going to be doing some readings for you all. So a friend of mine saw my post this morning saying I was doing mini readings, mini card readings. She's like, "Show me the mini cards you use." It's like, no, don't have mini cards. No, I'm going to be doing me answering questions for anyone that would like to. This evening, anyone that's got some questions, anything that's taking up space in your mind, in your heart, your mental body. Those of you that are just jumping on now, would you be willing, please, to, there we are, we've got some questions, it's working, great, that's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. All right, so, I think if you've joined me by this point, you know my preamble, so I'm just going to get to questions. Hello, Patty, by the way, thanks for being here. Hello, Tracy. All right, Ginny, let me, can I do this? There we go. Right. I should reach out to my oldest grandson who I've not seen in 8 years. I would say yes. I would say yes to you, Ginny. You know, I was looking at the energy of this current time, which is just kind of post new moon, as it were. And there's something to us just pushing past our barriers and our limits, as it were. But what I'm seeing is what I'm seeing in him. I don't know how old he is. I don't know how old he is, but I'm actually seeing a couple of indicators. That's what I wanted to take a bit of time to look at here. See a couple of indicators. There is a more mature person there. I don't know what the issue around the estrangement has been. But I would say yes. I would say yes. Do reach out, Ginny, and all the very, very best with that. Randy, I was thinking of you today, actually. Do you hold metaphysical fair this fall or wait until fall of 2022? This year. I was feeling that anyway, but I wanted a confirmation. There's more to say, Randy, about this, but really it would just be saying the same thing, which is yes, do it this year. In a snapshot, things slowed down. Things slowed down if you wait another year. Not just for you, but for other people. It's like you know, let me just show you the not for the card, but just for the symbol. It's like you're the hub there. All these other people are the spokes, and they're connecting in with it. It's like it's a thing for them. It's a point of connection for them. It may be a business for you, not just a business. I don't mean just a business. It may be a business for you and all of that, but it's a thing that lifts a lot of other people. So yes, this year. Okay, hi Kate. Savannah, is this a good time for you to buy a house? You are Trying to buy right now. Okay. I'm getting a no on that, Savannah. I'm getting a no on buying a house right now, for whatever it's worth. I'm hearing the same things you're hearing, you know, that it's crazy out there. Can't imagine being in real estate right now, but I'm getting a no on buying a house right now for you. Chiyong, there you are. You went for an interview yesterday. Good for you. You want to check if you're getting through to the next stage, and if so, whether that role is for your highest good. And Amy, you're next. Okay, Chiyong, I'm seeing an interruption with this, and I need to tell you that I've got two indicators here. You showed up with everything you needed to and as you needed to. And I see, you know what I'm seeing? You know what I'm seeing is the person that interviewed you or was doing that. I feel like and I don't know why I feel it's a she, but I feel like they've got something and someone in mind, and it doesn't matter that you came with your best and all of that. So I'm seeing an interruption. I hope I'm wrong. Being wrong, I'm wrong plenty of the time, but that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing an interruption with it, and I hope I'm wrong, because I wish you just so much good and wonderful things. If I'm not wrong, then what I'm seeing about how you're showing up to an interview bodes really, really well. And just a reminder, if there's a door going to shut, there's surely going to be another one, or I'm hearing ones open. All right, thank you, Gio. Amy, and then Emily. I'd love to hear about employment. I'm guessing from what you mean there, Amy, that you mean new employment. Okay, Amy, with you and employment, I'm in a different way, in a very different way to what I'm looking at with Jiong. I'm seeing some interruption there also. So I looked at when, and I'm seeing an opportunity for you, next month, and something else the following month. But the best indicator I get for you in employment is July. So I don't know what it is you're looking for, and I'm probably not going to find it in the comments now if you put it in. But I get my strongest indicator for you in July. But something's in the way right now. I wonder if it's just, if we had longer to talk, I wonder if it's about you want it but you don't want it. Got a bunch of fives I'm looking at here. Five of cups, five of pentacles, five of wands. It's interruption. It's when we do something. This is all about when we do something but we don't want to do it at the same time. All these different indicators. But anyway, opportunities are coming. Just not. I don't see opportunities this month. Yeah. And Emily. Are there any words of advice from your guides right now to lead you through the next few weeks? Sure. When I look at this, Emily, I see so much energy, and so there's bursts of it, and you follow it, and then it gets a bit much, and then there's more, and then you need to rest. But all of it shows and reveals more to you. I wondered why I had this with me today. So never mind that it's a Merkaba. I just wanted to show you something that's got lots of different facets to it. So if you can imagine, you were turning something like this, and then you would see something you hadn't seen before, and then you'd see something else you hadn't seen before. So what is, if you want some words of advice about the next few weeks, it would be, number one, pace yourself. It would be, number two, enjoy yourself. So there's this word pleasure that we have in human language, and it's a misunderstood word. We do funny things with that word, but hear the word pleasure as a 6-year-old would hear it. That, what are the things I like to do? What are the things I like to do? You stick an adult's head. You stick that word into an adult's head, and then it's got to fight its way around priorities, and it's got to and then it's got to deal with self-worth, and do I deserve to, and can I spend that, and I've got this to do, and then it's the whole big mess of things. You've got so much energy moving. Simple joy, delight, pleasure helps that come through. You're going to need to rest a few times, and you may have to wrestle with a part of you that doesn't want to rest, the things you have to do and do and do and do. So pace yourself, connect with your pleasure, delight, joy principle. And, in that, and it's so simple, but in those three things, rest, pacing yourself, joy and pleasure, there's a lot of mastery in that. So just have a play with that. Maybe write those words down. I see everything going as, there we go. I see everything going as I would wish it to be going for you. So I don't see a period of weeks about what you have to do. I see a period of weeks about how you walk through the week, through this period. Okay, and thank you. And I'm heading your way in about a week's time. Okay. I'm not on the iPad. Kathy. Well, oh, there we go. You're wondering if your next COVID shot will be okay on the 26th. Yeah, no, you didn't say that word. But I'm going to say yes, it's going to be okay. Do I see a bit of waiting? Yes, I see some waiting. Do I see a bit of a reaction? Yes, I see some reaction. But I see it being okay. Oh, you did say the word okay. I thought I wasn't imagining that. So, okay is a what's the word? Haven't got the word. The word okay is very subject to interpretation. Your okay might be different to my okay, but let's let's meet in the middle. I do see some waiting. I do see reaction, but it doesn't seem, there we go. It doesn't seem to be an interruption to your life. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Christy, will you receive justice, peace from recent tragedy? Well, I'm sorry. Whatever's happened, I'm sorry to hear that, Christy. Okay. Yes, I do see that. I do see that, and do see a cycle starting. And you know, you've said justice, Christy, but I'm seeing more than that. Oopsie, excuse me, everyone. Sorry, but I'm seeing more than that. There's the beginnings of a healing to take place. I mean, if you're using the word tragedy, you must be, I'm sure, I can only empathize that you're hurting, but I see the beginning of that, healing as well. I was going to say clearing, and I don't mean clearing. It's going to take a while, but healing, the process. Yeah. Elizabeth, will you ever be married again? Oh. It's an interesting use of emojis, isn't it? There's nothing wrong with the question. There's nothing wrong with the question whatsoever. I don't know why I feel I want to tell you all this, but my marriage ended last year. Actually going through the divorce process right now. I'm feeling a lot better about it than I did last year. I'll tell you that much. But I've had that question in my head. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with asking that question. And that might sounded like a complete ramble I just went on, but I think you need to hear that it's perfectly okay to want that. There's no shame or embarrassment in wanting that. I just want to say so. Yes, I do see that. Yes. I see it being someone who has, I see it to someone who has lost someone. And I don't mean through divorce or separation. I mean, someone that's widowed, if that's the right word. So yes, I do. We're always changing, we're always shifting, and magnetizing towards us the people that we need in any capacity that it may be. Oh, Tracy, do I see a timetable for the resolution with your insurance company in your favor? Timetable and in your favor. Tracy, I'm seeing it soon. Soon, like the next. I'm gonna give myself a bit more time here. I'm seeing it soon, like in the next 2.5, 3 months. And I did check, but I'm seeing it soon. Okay. Valerie's put it in two parts here. What do I see for her job this week? Okay. Oh, I'm really glad you asked this, because two things straight away. Then I looked at you. So first of all, it looks great. It looks great, and yeah, there seems to be. I don't think it's tangibly come yet, but some kind of opportunity that's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. I've got a couple of pages here telling me that, and it's new in some way. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a. I'm going to go with new opportunity. I want to say promotion, but it doesn't feel quite like that. And that's great. That's great. But then I look at you and you're kind of keeping your energy in like that. And I'd say don't. I'd say don't. Let me show you. This is how you are. Wait, there we are. This is how you are holding your energy. And this is what I would like you to be like. Sorry, I'm trying to angle this the right way. There we go. There we go. So this is how I think you're responding, and this is how I would like you to be. Well, there's arms wide open. So there's good things. It looks like good things around you. And so, Valerie, I want to say that if you get asked to do something, anything, and your automatic response is no, check that. Check in that moment. If you catch it, ask yourself, is that really my truth? Is that really what I want? Do I want to say no right now? Is that for the best? Is that for my best? Okay, Dana. Been so emotional the past week. My question is, will I get the loan from Jay if I lower the amount? Thank you. Yes, yes, I do see that you will. I do see that you will. It's good to see you, as it were, as well, Dana. But yes, I do see that. I want to just check on something while you're here. Okay, just about the emotions. Do something with it. Do something with. Don't let it. It's going to get too much if you sit and be with it. But if you go and do something with it, look. Let's not split hairs. Go help a neighbor. Clear up some trash in the park. These are terrible examples, but do something with it. Do something with it. Build-up of emotion like that is looking for a form to put itself into. Yeah. It's Nancy. Suddenly feeling guided to learn more about practice and eventually teach Qigong. Wow. My thoughts. Well, my thoughts are, yeah, go for it. You're wonderful. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. So yes to all of those, and you know, maybe the latter two are contingent on the first, but looks wonderful for you to learn it. Funny read on practicing it, but oh no, never mind. Great to practice it, and great to teach it. Just a reminder that we do practice things by teaching it. We do learn things to a greater degree in depth and level by practicing them. By teaching them, by paying it forwards. Good thing for you to do on good thing for you to do or give on full moon as well. And you know, like Nancy, you know how I do things on Facebook. Well, of course, because we're doing it right now on Facebook Live. But that's something you could do it through as well. You don't need people to come. You don't need people to come to you physically for that. All right. Hey Patty, if you're on, we've got someone spamming, and yeah. Anyway. Oh, look at that! I can do it myself. All right, Patrice. Will the doctor you're seeing tomorrow be able to fix your shoulder? Okay. I'm getting a no on that, Patrice. Ask them when you go if they can recommend someone. Yeah, ask if they can recommend someone. But I don't think they can do. I don't think this person can do it. This person tomorrow can do it. I am. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm scrolling through. Let me show you what I can see. If I can do this, does that work? No. No. Is that showing up? Oh, never mind. No, all I can see as I'm scrolling down is this person that's spamming you all and asking you to contact them for a reading, which you are all welcome to do. But there we go. There's a question. Karen, will my job contract be extended? And should I bring it up this week to let them? I want an extension. If not this week, when should I bring it up? Sure. Do bring it up this week. Do bring it up this week, Karen. It feels in the balance, okay? So I know I just said it, but I'm going to just say it again even more. Did you feel this? You bringing it up, you showing some proactivity here and direction, I feel could, if you actually want the job contract extended, that is. I'm not certain you do, but if you do want it, you showing some preemptiveness here, some direction, I feel could tip the scales towards it. So, do you need to add this coverage? I don't see that you need that, Sue. I don't. Indeed. When will you meet the man you've been waiting? And Barbara, yours is next. I'm getting this year. Mandy. You're going to meet him. I'm not going to go any further into timing than that. I'm not feeling to. If you want me to, well, actually, I won't be here next week, will I? I don't know what I'm going to do. But another time, certainly I'm most willing to look at time, but I'm not feeling to do that. I looked at this year, next year, the year after that. I'm getting this year. I wanted to. So why don't you, first of all, just sit with the beingness about him coming, forgive me, assume how you feel about that. If it's glad, if it's ready, if it's impatient, if it's frustrated. And I am happy to look at that again for you in the future if you would like. Oops. Okay. Barbara, flying back to California to tie up some loose ends regarding a vehicle. Will this be a successful trip regarding a vehicle? Yeah, yes, I do. I really do. Do you need to know any more than that? No, I don't. It looks good. Everything I would want to see for you here, I'm seeing it. Yeah. No, travel safe. Right. Catherine, still struggling with the loss of your very best friend and losing her from your life. She's the only person I would tell the universe how grateful I was to have in my life. I didn't. Oh, I'm missing the other part of this question. Why did this have? Oh, there's more to it. Why does this? You said, why did this have to happen? Does she have any messages for you? Okay, got it. I'm sorry, Catherine. trying to just give you this briefly, Catherine. I don't remember if you asked this a few weeks ago, but it's feeling a little familiar. Let me just confirm to you that it was time. It was time. It was her time. It may not feel like that, but it was her time. She said she felt very heavy. She's now saying that she feels very heavy. She can see clearer from now, and she is even looking. Okay, there's two ways I can read this. She's either looking at another incarnation, another lifetime, or she's just watching from where she is now. She's saying, you know this, you know this, you said this to you, but she is with the angels now, and she's much lighter. And if I'm saying that she's with you, she's not with you all the time. She's with you when you feel. She's with you. It's so paradoxical, isn't it? She's with you when you feel most alone. She's with you when you feel most isolated. She's with you when you feel like you're falling. She's there, and she flies with you. Flies, not falls. Flies with you. If you can know that, yeah. I remember asking a minister friend of mine about someone we both knew. He knew her far better than I did, but I met her a couple of times. I really liked her, and she passed from cancer about 6 years ago. And I don't know why I asked him why it happened, but I did. And he just turns to me and very softly says, he goes, I think it's above both of our pay grades to know the answer to that question. And I feel like that when I look at this too. I get it from her perspective. I get it from a mental perspective, but as a human, I don't. You know, just because I'm reading here and telling you what I'm seeing doesn't mean doesn't mean I'm mature enough or evolved enough to accept it. Yeah. Angie, I'm training for your new job. Renee, who's training you, seems to be all over the place and causing confusion. Should you ask for a new trainer or just roll with it? I have such a balanced read here. Do you know why I think that is? I don't actually think the problem is her or the all over a place thing. I don't think it's coming from her. I think it's coming from somewhere else, which means if you ask to have her replaced, I feel you'd be experiencing some of the same thing. But I do want to give you some directions. So ask for a new trainer. Yeah, that's clearer now. Ask for a new trainer. Nina, I'm not doing general readings at this part of the this evening. I'm answering specific questions. So there should be time if you want to just put one into the comments there. Okay, Becky. By the way, Becky, I'm going to be in Cleveland next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. I keep meaning to tell you. Anyway, what does it look for you to like for you to travel this summer regarding COVID? I've been vaccinated, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for travel. Okay. For whatever reason, Becky, I don't like the look of you traveling this summer. I don't know why, but I'm actually going to suggest you stay put. I don't know that it's actually regarding COVID, for what it's worth. I feel like you're going to need to be around. Yeah. Right. Brandy, will you receive anything from medical practice that made a huge mistake with your health? Policies changing, an apology, anything, right? I'm seeing you getting compensation, Brandy. I'm not seeing an apology, and I'm not seeing a change in policy. I do see compensation though, of some kind. Stacey, is there a relationship in your future? Yeah. So, yes, there is in your future. And yeah, sometimes I don't like this question. It's a couple of years away. I want to show you something. So this is the Two of Cups. I'm showing you this, Stacey, because some things are worth waiting for. You see, you've got, and these two are deliberately, intentionally androgynous. Okay, one looks more like a male, one looks like a female. But anyway, you've got two people that out of the connection, out of the conjunction, out of the interaction, out of the integration comes something else, and that's a relationship. It's the third thing. It's a third thing, and that's a wonderful thing, and that is something that lasts lifetime, lasts decades. It is literally a beautiful thing. It's literally a thing, and it's beautiful. It's not just one person and another person. It's a third thing. The relationship is like the roof that sits on the walls of the house. And so if I'm saying that's not showing up this year, it doesn't need to be showing up next year, but beyond that, I could get that it's very frustrating to hear that, but if it were me, I would want that. I want what I'm seeing here for me. And I would want it for you as well. Okay, so Cheryl, I just wanted to see if I can understand your question. Miss Mary has taken out lives in their hands. Should we contact an elder care attorney? Our rights are neglected. I know in fear if they know your intention, if there will be personal ramifications. Okay. It's taken out lives. Okay, I'm going to look at you got. Should you contact an elder care attorney? Okay, let's go with that, because you're asking a few questions here, and I need something to I need to work on something in particular. Right. Yes. Here's what I'm getting, Cheryl. Yes, contact an elder care attorney, and those are your words, and I'm looking at that. What I want to say is contact someone who can represent you and give you, as it were, anonymity. So they fully, they protect you. You are protected through them personally and, of course, legally. And so when you go to them, you explain, I don't want to be involved, other than giving the instruction and being represented. I don't want to be involved in the interaction of it. Because I see someone that can protect you and protect them. And so find them and instruct them. Okay. Okay, Marianne. Start a new job and you're enjoying it. Oh, I'm delighted to hear that. I'm so delighted to hear that. We'll see it lasting. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I see it evolving into something else. I do, but I love everything I'm seeing about this. Delighted for you. Yeah. may everyone have what you may everyone have the experience that you're having there. All right. Do I have? Okay, so the company you work for is on the cusp of crisis. Will we survive as a company, or should you start preparing to exit? I am agreeing with what you're getting there, Katie, and I do think you should. Yeah, I do think you should prepare your exit. Yeah. Well, couldn't be good news for everyone today, could it? All right. So I am at time. So let's take a breath, if you would, together, please. Anyone that wants to stay on to take a breath with me. As always, I'd just like to say a prayer for each of you, all of you, your families, and everything that's important to you. We can ask questions, we can pull cards, but we're looking for grace for everyone, and grace multiplies, magnifies. Wonderful. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for your trust. I am intending to do a sound healing down here at some point this week. I haven't quite figured out when, but I will, and I shall. I want to say good night to you all. God bless. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week, and I'll see you again soon.